Hey, what's up, guys? It's Kane. Just got back from this Overstock store. It's called Bargain Hunt, here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. It's my first video. I don't really know what to say, but going through recovery right now. Going through the AA steps and this, that, and another, and I don't know. Stuff seems to be going good right now. You know, I'll be 90 days this Saturday, and today it's Tuesday. And, you know, I got my comrade here. Ain't that right? Yeah, so I mean, I don't know, man. I just thought about doing this right here, maybe even for myself, you know, or if it can help somebody else. I'm more than willing to share my story, or at least as much as I can remember, you know. But yeah, I mean, I'm just sitting here chilling. Oh yeah, I just got this selfie stick, so I'm testing it out. Never had one. Pretty neat. Oh, I got Erin, my girlfriend. I got her this today at that Long Foot store. Brand new. She likes to drink water, so I got this for her. Rather than drink that nasty ass tap water, you know. But yeah, anyway, I'm 80 something days clean. Coffee's has become my best friend. Coffee has become my best friend. I will make a pot right now, so thinking about it. Yeah, so I mean, recovery it's not hard. It's it may sound cliche or whatever, but one day at a time. That's the only way, you know. And me myself, I always have to overcomplicate things and shit. But you know, it's easier said than done. You know, the one day at a time, one step at a time, 1 second at a time if you have to. It's fucking easier said than done. You know, and you know, AA frown upon things like Suboxone, which I'm on right now. You know, I've got to. It's not that I had to have something. I just I'd rather take the safe route. You know, I spent 2 months up there in New Jersey for treatment. I'm from Tennessee. Never been that north. You know, shut up. But you know, it was a different world up there. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this motherfucker out. But yeah, it was a different world in New Jersey. I don't know, some of y'all are probably from New Jersey, of course. Probably some of you from there. But yeah, I mean, the recovery thing, it's definitely been something. You know, because I'm 24 now. I spent most of my life, you know, ever since I was 12 years old, drinking, drugging. You know, and that's all I knew. That's all I fucking knew. I didn't know, you know, the sober way. I mean, I've been through drug court and shit, but passed it with fake piss, you know, shit like that. IOP, I had to do an IOP thing. I fucked that off. You know, recovery's become my life. Literally, it has become my whole, everything I do, I have to put my recovery first. Some of y'all that are new to this, including me, that's the only way you're gonna make it if you put your recovery first. There's no other way, or you're gonna fuck up. And I don't know, some of y'all, you know, God is a major thing for me. Spirituality, God, you know, this, that, and other. I was raised Southern Baptist, and you know, they have different outlooks on spirituality and God and this, that, and other. You know, I was raised to fear God, even though my grandmother would say, no, that's not true. It is true. And with the AA program, you know, you can, it gives you a chance to find your God of your own understanding, you know. If you look up the 12 steps, it's, you know, it's in there. But, yeah, I'm not here to talk about a tough time or how bad my life's been or I'm just here to be of support to somebody else that's struggling. Share my story in any way, you know, the good, the bad, the ugly, you know, because if it'll help somebody else, you know, it's definitely going to help me. I'm not doing this for me, I'm doing this for other people, because I know how bad this disease is. It's evil, and it's horrible, you know. And, you know, as of 1987, 89, they classified it as a disease. You know, before that, nobody treated it like a disease. They treated it like you're just, you know, you just fucked up. You know, you choose to be that way, but we don't choose this. You know, if we could fucking quit on our own, we would. You know, we really would. And, yeah, we would quit on our own if we could, but we can't because we have the disease of addiction. And don't blame yourself. You know, it's not your fault that you're an addict. It's not. You know, people say, oh, you got yeah, you do have free will. And I understand you choose to do it, but there's a difference between somebody that's normal and can drink and put it down and somebody that can drink and not put it down, or drug, you know, mostly in my case, but I know drinking was always the backbone. And I say, you know, I used to say, no, I'm not a drinker, you know, I'm a junkie, I'm a junkie drunk, which is exactly what I am, you know, I'm proud of it. You know, today I'm proud to be a junkie drunk, bottom of the barrel. You know, I have no problem with it today. You know, and when I was in treatment, you know, I did have that problem. You know, I don't want to be classified as that. I want to be normal. You know, and I can go home, I can drink normally. No, it wasn't gonna happen. When the plane touched down here, I knew I was in for a rude awakening. I just knew. Because, man, I had it planned out, like, before I even left treatment, that I was going to go to the bar at the airport and drink. But I promised my girlfriend Erin I'd make it home sober. So, I did that, and, yeah, I did that. And now, here we are, almost at 90 days, you know. And I'm not the one to brag or boast or anything like that. I'm no better than anybody else. I am no better than anybody else in this world at all. You know, no better. But yeah, I mean, I am proud of myself. You know, have to be. You have to be proud of yourself. You can't just shrug it off. You know, oh, well, it should have been done a while ago. You know, whatever. you gotta be proud of yourself for even one day sober. You know what I mean? If you're putting effort into it, be proud of yourself. Give yourself some patience. This shit just doesn't come overnight. You know what I mean? And I'm not the one to sit here and talk about it like I know everything about it, like I'm a sponsor and this, that, and you know. But no. I'm just here to share my story. Like I said, as much as I can fucking remember. And, you know, just help the next person out there. And just any questions or, you know, thoughts or whatever, you know, just ask me. You know, I'm open. I'm open to it. I'm an open book. You know, I'll help as much as I can. And I'm not looking to sponsor anybody or nothing, because I'm not even through the 12 steps myself. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not even that, I'm not that far yet. I just want people to know, you know, there's somebody out there that is here for them. If they don't have anybody else, you know, I'm here for you. During this time you're trying to get sober, because it's not easy. You know, it's not easy at all. I fucking, you know, I was strung out on fentanyl and meth, you know, and that sent me up there to treatment. And I'm happy now that I went through it. You know, I'm very happy. I'm fortunate. I'm very grateful. But yeah, most, you know, a lot of people don't have that opportunity or chance to do that, you know, or they've just got to do it the old-fashioned way. And even if that, you know, I'm here to, I don't know, just there for y'all, there for you. Just anybody out there, you know. I mean, you know, it can be anonymous, whatever. You know what I mean? And I don't care. You know, I got notes and shit I wrote from rehab. You're welcome to them. If I can help somebody else, I'll, you know, you just let me know. And yeah, I don't even know why I'm making this video. I'm just, I don't know, I just got this selfie stick, like I said. I'm fucking bored, kinda. But never know, you know, maybe this will reach somebody in need, or somebody that needs to talk or something. You know, I'm a great listener. And sometimes I just need somebody to just talk to intimately, not in a sexual way. You know what I mean? Just intimate talk without worrying about, you know, them spreading my business or whatever. You know what I mean? Sometimes people just need that. Sometimes people just need to let go and let God, cliche a little bit, you know, but still, let go and let God and just let it out. You know what I mean? Like I'm doing right now. I never thought about doing this shit, but I'm just following God's path. You know what I mean? Maybe it was meant for me to get this selfie stick or whatever. I don't know. And I'm sitting here talking in my kitchen in our apartment by myself with a dog. You know, it's just, I don't know. Maybe this is meant to be to help somebody out. I really don't know. God's using me right now. He's speaking through me, and I'm telling you because, I mean, it's the truth. And I don't want to sound like a prophet. I'm definitely not a prophet or a false prophet or whatever. I'm just saying, you know, I've been asking God to show me the path I need to walk, you know, show me His will, and let me do what I need to do to serve Him. You know what I mean? Because I know that's the way. That's the only way we're going to make it. You know, even as a whole society and human civilization, God is what we need. You know, what's it going to hurt to worship God? What's it going to hurt to turn to God and ask for forgiveness for your sins? You know what I mean? And ask Him to take you to heaven when you die. What is that going to hurt? What is that going to hurt? Seriously. Nothing. What, your pride? You know what I mean? What is pride? You know. We need God as a human civilization. We need God as people. We need more God. We need more humility. We need more humility. Humility, I take it as in, I'm no better than any of you. I'm no better than any of you or y'all yins. I'm no better than anybody in the world. I'm here to serve people and God. You know what I mean? I'm not on this earth to do earthly things. This is temporary. This right here is temporary. This whole thing we got going on is temporary. You know, this is not forever. You know, so don't live in it like it's forever. Prepare yourselves for when God comes and takes us out of here. And you are either going to be left behind, or He's going to take you. He's going to take you with Him. You know? And that's just the bottom line. Because Stone Cold says so. But yeah, you know, I've got my girlfriend's name is Erin. I've said it, you know. You obviously know it right now as of this video. She works in recovery, you know. She's a therapist and a mental health counselor and a drug counselor, you know what I mean? And I truly believe God put her in my life for a reason. You know, I was very screwed up. You know, very screwed up. Shooting meth, fentanyl, you know. Chasing a dragon, speedball. You know, fentanyl, meth, Xanax, you know, whatever I can get my hands on. Trash can, drug junkie drunk. You know, I couldn't go an hour without doing fentanyl. I probably had enough in my system to kill 200, 300 people. You know what I mean? I'm not sitting here bragging about that. I'm not. That's disgusting to me now. For me to let myself get the way I did. You know what I mean? And it's, you know, but it's my past and it's made me who I am now. You know, and I wouldn't change it for the world. And you got to think that way. It's your past. Be proud of it. You know, well, I'm not really proud of it. You know, but just accept it for what it is. Don't try and change it. You can't change the past. You know what I mean? You can't. You can't do it. Wish you could. Been watching videos on people proving time travel. You know, they've done the calculations and shit like that and say it could happen, you know, or it's already happened. But, you know, I fucking go on around on conspiracy theories for 3 hours. You know what I mean? I'm just that type of dude. But, yeah, I don't know what, you know, hopefully this reaches somebody that's, you know, needs to talk to somebody or whatever. I just don't know. I'm just doing this off a limb. So, I mean, I guess the hashtag's underneath it's going to be recovery and, self-help. I mean, I go to the library and that's all I get is self-help books and stuff like that. Success, the psychology of achievement. Just stuff like this. Probably can't read us backwards, but just to better your life, you know what I mean? Just do stuff to better yourself, and stuff will start falling in place. It will, and I'm not saying my life's, wonderful, but from what it was, boy, I'm here to tell you, it's a complete turnaround. Complete turnaround. You know who I give the credit to? Everything that's happened to me is because of God Almighty. You know what I mean? And I thank Him every day. Every single day I thank Him. Yeah. Watch something on Alex Murdaugh. Well, yeah, sorry to change the subject, but I was just kind of, my mind goes from here to here to here to here to here. You know what I mean? And maybe people get some excitement or joy out of this shit too. I don't know. But I was watching something on YouTube today. Alex Murdaugh. Everybody knows him. Me and my girlfriend saw him twice this weekend. This is all two guys that look almost exactly like him. I told her, I said, look, it's Alex Murdaugh, look. So you shut up. But yeah, he got sentenced to 27 years consecutive on top of all that shit that already happened. There's this black man that went up and supposedly they were raised together from, they played ball when they were real young, 8 years old, and this, that, and another, and grew up together and whatnot. But he broke down, in front of the court. He was like, what kind of person are you? What kind of monster are you, Because y'all know what happened. I mean, and I was off and on thinking, I was like, did he really do it? Did he really do that? Because that's just far out. To even think of, to even fathom, that's far out. But, he didn't disagree or anything. Like, the dude, Murdaugh, he's just got like a blank face, Just, and it's, it's Satan. And, I mean, Satan, like my grandmother illustrated it, think of him as like, he's got this claw. And once he pokes a hole into your life, he'll sit there and just waller it out, until it's a big gaping hole. And now he's inside your life, and it's he's doing, working on you and everything you do, your work, your school, your whatever, You live like the world, and Satan is the leader of the world. You know what I mean? Look at people. Trans people, you know what I mean? Like, all these trans activists and people saying that there's 50 genders and this, that, and another. And it's insane, And it just reminds me a lot of Sodom and Gomorrah, And, take with it as you will, but, all this stuff about the aliens and, everything being released and stuff, that's the work of Satan too. I think. I really do. I think it's the work of Satan. You know, and they might have this, I don't know. I'm just talking, you know, but the world is definitely not what it used to be. You know, I'm 24 and it's 2020, be 2024 in, you know, months, if that. And even when I was growing up, it was a lot different. You know, and I can imagine for people that are like 30, 40, 50, you know, my dad's like 52, and it's like, you know, it's just a whole different world. And it's disgusting. It's not in a good way. It's not in a good way. At all. But yeah, you know, I hope like y'all enjoy me rambling, because I'm really not the type of dude to sit here and ramble or go on about bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, I'll tell you, but I'm not into the small talk thing or, you know, chit chat or nothing. Like, I'm not that type of dude. But like I said, if this can benefit anybody, then it's definitely worth my time. You know, it's definitely worth my fucking time. But yeah, you know, recovery. You know, you can go about it a couple ways. You can do the 12 steps, you know, you can do Celebrate Recovery, you can do this, that, and another, and I'm not sitting here talking like I know everything about it, but, you know, you got Dharma, you know, you got Smart Recovery, you know, or just plain Jane dropping it, you know what I mean, cold turkey. But if you are addicted to benzodiazepines or alcohol real bad, or a combination of the two, or, you know, just those two right there, you know, the withdrawals can definitely, they can kill you, you know what I mean? So I definitely suggest getting professional help if that's, you know, under your, you know, your drug menu. But like I said, you know, I was just a junkie, drunk, garbage can. Whatever I could get my hands on, I'd be, you know, putting it in my arm. And I never thought I'd be that way, you know what I mean? I grew up pretty decent, you know. Mom and dad divorced when I was young, like 3. Other than that, I had a pretty good childhood, you know. My mom married a couple dudes, but it was, my childhood kind of was a little rocky and wavy. I wouldn't say rocky. I'd say just a little goof, just a little, you know, there's bumps in the road, shit like that. But when I did turn 12, all hell broke loose, you know. Started smoking pot, of course, led to pills. OD'd in middle school in 7th grade on Xanax. Mom thought I was trying to kill myself. I really wasn't. I just fucking took too many because I had a pocket full of them. Stole from my grandparents. Just sitting there popping them, you know. I didn't know. And this is all my fault. I don't even think to blame it on anybody else. That's just not how it works. You have free will. You know, you really do. You really, really do. You have free will. God gives you that. You know, and you take, you know, go with it as you will. It's your free will. You know, and I was raised Southern Baptist, you know what I mean? I got a spiritual foundation. You know, maybe a little warped or a little rugged, but it's fine. It works for me. You know what I mean? And that's what you need to find. You need to find something that works for you. You gotta find something that works for you. Don't just do it to please anybody else. You know what I mean? Just do. You gotta do it for yourself. Sobriety is selfish to an extent. When you're getting sober, you know, when you start out getting sober, you gotta have a sense of selfishness. You know what I mean? You can't be pleasing everybody and this, that, and another. You can't do it at the first, you know. But as it goes on, you can start to help other people, and that will help you stay out of your own head and this, that, and the third. I don't know all about it myself. I'm just, like I say, I'll keep saying it. You know, this is just my outlook on whatever, and this is my life that I'm living right now. And it seems to be working out pretty well. You know, I'm trying to start my own little side business. Mowing, landscaping, this, that, and another. But I don't know. I'm sitting here talking to my phone, you know, nobody's here. I don't know, maybe I will post this on YouTube or wherever. Maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But, you know, got plenty of stories and plenty of suggestions, either good or bad. You take it as you will. You know what I mean? I don't, you know, I'm up for a good old debate or whatever. You know, I'm a cool dude, just a dude, another dude. You know, nobody special. Definitely nobody special. Just chilling. You know what I mean? Trying to find my way in this world. And that's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find my way without, or let's say with, serving God. I was going to go with the without living like the world. You know what I mean? You can't live like the world. Who cares if you're the black sheep, you know, the family or whatever. Start, you know, just have some morals, have some morality. You know, simple. It's not that hard. You know, we've been doing it for a long time. But, you know, as I said, it just keeps continuing to get worse and worse. Each day, you know what I mean? But yeah, I guess that's all I got. Maybe I'll make another one. We'll see how this goes. That's all I got. Thanks for letting me share, guys. See y'all.